Corporal Randall here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Also, hit the notification bell so that way you know whenever I post something new. Feel free to leave a comment. I'd love to find out what you're thinking. Should empathy be used in politics? Well, I take it you feel like you're an empathetic person. Someone who cultivates and excels at feeling other people's pain. Well, research says that you should not be using empathy for politics. Empathy should be reserved for your personal life. However, politicians love to use it. From Bill Clinton when he was talking to the AIDS activist and told her, "I feel your pain," to Barack Obama when in a speech he claimed that the country faces an empathy deficit. I get it. These things humanize you to the masses and foster goodwill. It cloaks you and whatever idea or group you're militating for in a shroud of safety and protection, because anyone that would come against that would automatically not be a good person because they lack empathy. See, empathy allows you to go and decry how horrible it is to see kids in cages because they're being separated from their family, while not accepting the fact that kids are separated from their family every day. Get this idea through your head. If you commit a crime, you may go to jail if convicted. And that means that you and your children would be separated. But because you put an empathetic twist on it, now we're supposed to say, hey, that's wrong. How's it wrong for them, but right for American citizens? That is where everything goes south. Empathy is a great characteristic, and it's great for interpersonal relationships with spouses, children, friends, family, even strangers. However, as a matter of public policy, it's a horrible idea. Empathy focuses a spotlight just on the one group or the one person or this one specific incident. And as you would know, anyone who's ever seen a spotlight, it focuses on a very narrow area, which means that everything outside the spotlight is being ignored just for this small slither. So no matter what it's focused on, that is getting all the attention, like a squeaky wheel. However, everything else that's not directly focused on is being adversely affected. For instance, recently politicians have gone out of their way to throw law enforcement under the bus, backing it up and riding over them over and over. And what's been the result? Well, law enforcement has taken a more hands-off approach, and we have cities burning. That's because the spotlight was thrown on law enforcement as the sole perpetuator of all that is wrong with the country. A major flaw in empathy is that you're more likely to empathize with people who look like you, come from a similar background, or have similar characteristics. Now, also, you're more likely to empathize with those who you already agree with. So you're not actually being empathetic as much as you're actually validating your own core beliefs. However, that courtesy is rarely, if ever, extended to those who are outside of the realm of people who you already identify with. Again, this is not to say that you shouldn't show empathy or compassion, but that empathy should not be used as the basis of a policy debate or public policy. I mean, really, just put on your thinking cap. Two people go to a store. Same store, different times, but deal with the same person. Both people steal a candy bar. One of the people steals a candy bar, is well-dressed, well-spoken. The other one is a little more disheveled and speaks in street slang. Which one do you think the store clerk is going to empathize with? The answer is simple. The store clerk is going to empathize, if they empathize at all, with the person they most likely identify with. So if they identify more with the disheveled person, that's who they'll empathize with. If they identify more with the person that is clean-shaven and well-spoken, that's who they'll empathize with. Sympathy and compassion, on the other hand, are things that can be used Because if someone's in a worse situation, you can sympathize with them and work to help them get better. You can show compassion for those who are downtrodden and need assistance. But when you empathize with them, when you feel their pain, you're putting yourself in their position, and thus you're going to do whatever's possible to help yourself. So everyone else be damned, as long as this small group, this small injustice is fixed. I'm sorry, again, I work from a position of we can't solve for perfect, but we can go out of our way to solve for being as good as humanly possible. Hit the like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know whenever I post something new. Feel free to share the video with friends and family. So, should we be empathetic? Or should we actually use logic and reason, which will help and benefit the greater good? Corporal Randall, out.